there. Well, hello out there. Hello for a lot of people I've talked to already. Chris, it's been so long. How's it going? Mm. Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same level as every day, I think, Chris. Actually, maybe not. Uh, Well, that helps a little bit. I just don't really get high at all anymore, Chris. Not not like I used to. Cause I don't get paranoid on it anymore. The next door burned down to me a couple of years ago, maybe three, somewhere in there. And when the firemen come to quiz me about the fire because I was awake when it started, or right close afterwards, and they knew I was taking pictures, so they just come over here. Oh, Chris, I have to do prescription drugs along with the weed because nothing takes away the pain. And if I wasn't on the three antidepressants, I don't know how long I'd last before I said, fuck it, I ain't gonna go on living anymore. But as long as I'm on the three antidepressant pills, I have thoughts every once in a while, but they're fleeting, just a few minutes or seconds even, about putting myself out of pain. But Yeah, shit. I don't get high, Chris. Uh, I know it does help me, but I really don't get high off it. And I have no problem smoking and jumping in my vehicle and going downtown. Matter of fact, I like to smoke right before I go downtown because it helps me get through the trip easier. Yeah. Well, I live in a small town, 3,500 people, but I live far enough north that it's like living in the country almost. Deer and flocks go through my yard. Uh, I never was hypercritical. Uh, I really don't know. Uh, for me, it helps me endure the pain. And it doesn't matter if it's indica or sativa, they both work for me. I tend to talk more on sativa, although I'm smoking, well, it's a hybrid, so it's hard to say. The only reason to move to the country is hating people, I think. Or not necessarily people, but I hate crowds. I don't mind going to the city once in a while. But well, uh, oh, Jody,
Hi.
how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Okay.
I'll show you my lunch.
Oh, fuck, that looks good.
Some chicken and some rice and some salad and hummus or something. Yeah.
Pita bread, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it looks good. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. I had the beans left over from yesterday's breakfast, or no, lunch and supper. So actually, one can of beans lasted me 3 meals.
Wow. So you had beans with what? Like a tortilla or something?
Two toast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And for breakfast, okay, I didn't have them for breakfast, so I had it last night, dinner and supper, and then today at lunch I had my beans.
Did they
Breakfast I
egg?
had canned ravioli.
Oh. Did they give you eggs too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I eat eggs. I wouldn't say fairly often, but I eat them. They're easy to cook. I can make eggs in a minute in the microwave.
That's a nice blue shirt. Is that one of the? That's not one I got you.
No, no, this one's already tore. Has been for a while.
It still looks fairly new though. The color.
Yeah.
Cool.
I, I was going to wear black again, but because I just had a shower. But I figured, well, you know, go for a little bit of color today.
Yeah.
People will realize maybe that I don't wear the same clothes every day.
We know you don't. Who cares if they do? They're going to talk anyway.
That's true. Uh,
That's why I avoid the camera. I don't want to deal with people saying this or that, or I just don't even want to deal with it.
yeah, yeah. Me, yeah. Gives me something to do, somebody to talk back to every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hotter than heck.
Hmm?
In my car, it's pretty hot. I have the windows open, but about 75, 80, something like that at least.
Holy shit.
Cold out there?
It was 1 this morning, which is about 33, 34 degrees.
Holy shit.
It is. It warmed up. I think it's 7 or 8 degrees here right now, and I call that warm because all my windows are open.
So is that about 50?
I'm going to look. It's 13 degrees right now, which is 55.
I leave my air conditioner at 67, but my air broke about 2 weeks ago. So I've been using just a fan. So, but it's starting to get cooler at night. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, my furnace doesn't work, and I haven't got it fixed yet, so
What's wrong with it? No?
I'm not really sure. I have to call in furnace guy.
I guess if you knew, you would have fixed it, right?
Yeah, I already had it. Have taken it apart and did everything that I know how to do.
Is it a portable one or one in the wall?
It's in the wall, the house furnace.
Oh, okay. Too bad you're a homeowner. Otherwise, you could call the landlord and tell him to fix it.
Yeah, it shouldn't cost too much to get fixed. I'm hoping.
Better hurry before it gets winter time.
Well, I'm not too worried about it. It
Got warm blankets?
I only sleep with one blanket on. Even like last night, without the heat, I only have one blanket.
Did you hear about our earthquake?
No.
We had a big old earthquake on was it Friday or Saturday night? It was a 4.4, and I felt it in my place. Oh boy, yeah, it was based out of Carson, which is like probably about 10 miles from my house is where the epicenter was.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. When I got to work today, because my work is about only 3 miles from Carson, two of the ceiling things had fallen down. Mm-hmm. Scary shit. My cats noticed it before it even happened. Their ears got all up, and then I was like, "What? Something's gonna happen to earthquake." I told Ganna, he's like, "It's okay, it's okay, it's not that bad." He was at my house, and I was like, "What?" Because I freaked out with them. He's like, "It's all right."
Yeah. I've felt, I think, 2 earthquakes in my lifetime.
You guys don't have them there, do you?
No, but they have them in Alaska every once in a while.
Yeah.
And we are, like, I'm a long ways, probably 800 miles from Alaska, but still felt them down here.
I have family that lives in Homer, Alaska.
Really?
Uh-huh. My aunt, my dad's sister, and all my cousins.
Huh.
I haven't been there for years. When I was younger, we used to go for the summertime. It's been many years.
Yeah.
Probably should go for my aunt gets too old and too late.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'll just be waiting and going there for a funeral.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, Chris, I've worked the farmlands, construction. Well, I'm a truck driver, and I did hammer nails for a short time, putting up siding.
Hi, Chris.
Ugh.
Hey, Bo Hunter.
Having to work hard today.
Oh no, we have all three of us here today. It's not too hard. I mean, just regular. Hey, Melvin.
Hey, Bo, or did I say hello? What was that? Ooh, hey, Bo Hunter. Hey, Melvin.
I had to, Bo Hunter. Next time you come in my live stream, don't take it personal. I had to take everybody's wrenches away because people were deleting other people's comments. I don't think it was you, but I'm going to start over with my wrenches because Zebra says it's not a good idea for everybody in the world to have one. So you're going to be one of the ones that have one. But I was giving wrenches to everyone, but I didn't tell that. I guess certain people that didn't like certain people were deleting other people's comments. I don't know what was happening, but people were sending me emails complaining that their comments are getting deleted. So definitely don't think it was you, but just so I went in and I deleted everyone's wrench. So that way I was like, okay, now no one's comments will get deleted. Oh, I know it wasn't you, Bo Hunter. You just, when I said delete all, I just did it all at once. You just happened to be one of the ones. So I don't really even care. It's like when I'm in there doing a live stream, I just want to like show what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I don't have time to really always read it. So. Right? Zebra said, that's what happens when you get every single person a wrench. That's your fault. I was like, okay. What I said, I only did it because I wanted everybody to be able to post their links. You know what I mean? It was like,
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to like, favor someone over someone else, or I don't, what I'm saying? It's not about that. But I know everybody's going to be like, where'd my wrench go? Where'd my wrench go?
Fuck them.
So, but I'm not. I don't want to put anybody on blast. Whoever did it, I'm not even going to bother going through to look to see who did what, deleted who comment or whatever. I'm just gonna just take them away and start. You know what I mean? I'm not going to play that game of who did what or.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that one's up to 59 subscribers.
Who has 59 subscribers? Oh, Melvin. Melvin's on fire. I know, Bohundra, you're great. You're awesome. So you'll be getting one back. So this next time the live stream comes in, you're one of the ones. I just wanted you to know personally. So when you come in there and you don't have one, you know why. It's not because you did anything to offend or do anything wrong. You're like the number one moderator. Don't tell Jen Wow I said that. I'm getting a lot of slack on that video I posted about earning hatred, the title. It's got like over 4,000 views in 2 days, and a lot of deputies I know are commenting on it. They're not saying they're deputies, but the way the comments being read, you can tell they are. They're all butthurt, saying, you know, if you want to talk shit like your boyfriend does, you know, you need to know what you're talking about. You don't know if that was a felon or not, or what the situation was. You know, you can tell that when they're a cop, when they say shit like that, they're just like going on defending, and their accounts that have been created a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? It cracks me up. If Zebra sees him and he goes in and responds for me, he does these like big old narrative comments like on there. I'm like, okay, I don't even have to respond. I'll finish this up. And it's like he's got this whole book of a response. That's to the person.
I might have to, if I can remember, I might have to go and throw some comments about the comments.
Oh my God, they're hilarious. You got to go take a look at Zebra. You don't have to go far. The ones that Zebra has responded to, I pinned them to the top. So the minute you look at it, it'll be right there so that everybody can see it. And then everybody starts talking shit to the person. You know what I mean? Like underneath it.
Yeah.
He says, don't delete it. He says, pin it to the top so everybody can see it. And then everybody else can talk shit to them and they will feel bad about doing it the next time.
Yeah.
So that's what I've learned from him is I don't delete them. I just leave them. I leave them and they usually, the people in the comments will take care of it themselves. I don't even have to talk anything shit about it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, everybody's I post videos for everybody to have an opinion. You know, I thumbs up their comment and, you know, unless it's something really bad, horrible, I'm not going to remove it. You know, I'm just going to leave it there. Because you are on a public forum and it is about transparency. So someone should be allowed to make a comment of how they feel, you know?
Yeah.
I shouldn't be choosy about which ones I leave and which ones I pick off. You know what I mean? I should be able to leave them all. You know, let somebody see. If somebody doesn't like it, they should be allowed to tell me. So.
Yeah, if somebody doesn't like it, they don't have to fucking read the whole thing. They can quit as soon as they get pissed off.
Yeah. Well,
or what,
some of them need to be addressed. Like if they're saying something so ridiculous, it's like whatever. But Zebra just has a way about responding to them that it's just like because he's been doing it for so long. You know, he knows the right stuff to say. I get all emotional and I tell him I want to say this, and he's like, "No, I'll handle it," and he'll just go like, "Okay." Because he remembers so much of the incidents, you know what I mean? Like he's like an almanac. Like I'm just learning them all, you know, like who did what or what incident or this and that, and you know I can't always, you know, remember them right off the top of my head because he's been doing it for obviously 25 years, and I've been just doing it for a couple months, you know. So.
Yeah, but he has a really good memory too.
Yeah, he does. Very good. So. It's funny because until you have the actual interaction with that deputy, you will remember it forever. Like the few that I've had, I will never forget their names or the incidents, and I think that's with him. He's had interactions with every single one of these deputies, and that's why he's able to remember it better, because
Yeah.
it's kind of like when you learn to do something, if you do it, you remember it. Kind of the same kind of interaction. Once you've had an interaction with that person, you're not going to forget. You're not going to forget who they are. I'll never forget the guy that took my car and did all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Sergeant Healy.
Yeah.
I'll forever know him and what he did. So, and Parga that got in my face the one time, and I'll just never forget him. So. But yeah, he definitely has a good memory for over. He's like, yeah, in 2010 I had a run in with this guy, and then he'll have a story about every single one. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. 2010. Fuck, I don't remember part of yesterday.
Right. Well, he won't always remember exactly, but he'll be like, he'll have a really close roundabout way, like, oh, it was about that year, and or he'll see him on the street. We'll be driving. He's like, oh yeah, didn't you? So and so used to work with this partner, and blah blah blah. And he's having conversations with all these deputies. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's like, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh.
There goes the breeze finally. Maybe it was just so hot that.
Oh, we got a bit of a breeze here.
Maybe it's not as hot as I thought. When I first opened the car doors, it was kind of warm, but I have all the windows open, so.
Well, you should open both front doors.
I did what you said. I opened them up, but see, the problem is the cars are kind of parked close together.
Oh, so, you can't get a good whip on it. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to be careful because I might fling into the next car. I'll be like, oops, sorry. So.
It's a fucking nice day today. I should go put my other stickers up on my truck.
Yeah, there you go. Zebra's leaving on the 28th with Laura Shark to go to Colorado. Monday to Friday, I think they're going. They're going to go like about the Eric Brandt thing, try and film some of the police down there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Colorado, where. Well, I guess it's all over in the States. The judges are just as fucking crooked as the cops.
Yeah, he needs to be careful, though. I can't do things like that really yet because, for one, I have my son, but God forbid I get arrested something down there and then I don't make it back. You know what I mean? It's like.
Yeah.
So, plus, I can't take 5 days off of my job to go do that kind of job. You know what I mean? That's what they do full time. So.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's like, why aren't you going? And I'm like, well, it's not that I don't want to. It's just, it's during the week. You know, my son has basketball and I have work. And yeah, I have days I could take off, but I need to save those for, other things. So. Yeah. And everyone's like, don't you get mad when he goes to Laura Shark? I'm like, no, I love Laura Shark like she's a sister. And so does Daniel. They're like best friends. It's totally platonic. There's nothing. I don't ever worry about anything like that. It's not even like that. We're like the three amigos. You know what I mean? It's not even. And I trust Daniel fully. So. Trust me, she couldn't handle him. She's like, she gets so irritated with them. After 2 days, I don't even know how they're going to be around each other for 5 days. Usually after 2 or 3, they're calling me and they're like, each of them texting me separately, like they're fighting and they're like, whatever.
You guys wanted to go together.
Yep, that's when they all went to Oregon. It was horrible. Ricky, her, and him were all fighting. All 3 of them. Too many cooks in the kitchen. They all want to be in charge about which way they're doing or what they're going on. And, and Daniel likes to be on a bike, to rent a bike, and they like to be in a car. So it's just like, it doesn't usually work out well. But it gets the job done when they're there, when they actually come down to it. So.
Actually, if they thought of it a little bit better, Daniel likes to have a bike. They like to ride in the car. Take him into the town, put him on the bike and say, go, we will meet here in, say, 3 hours.
Well, that's what he did that on his. See, the thing is if anyone knew how to communicate right, he did that anyway. But he didn't bother to tell. And he snuck out when they were sleeping and went and got a bike and rode, just left. You know what I was saying? I was like, so then they're wondering where the hell he is, and he won't answer his phone. You know, because he's out recording. You know, riding around the streets. You know, he just much rather being on a bike. And I'll go on a bike a lot of the times, but I like to be in the car myself too, because I feel like as a woman, you know, especially I never ride a bike alone at streets at night. You know,
Yeah,
the only time I'll ever go out on a bike is if I'm with him, because and then so what we've been doing now to please both of us is I'll go one way and he'll ride the bike the other way, and then we'll just call each other and be like, "Hey, it's here," or "I see this," or he'll tell me, and then we have both ends of the city pretty much covered. You know, riding up and down the boulevards.
yeah,
It works better when you separate rather than staying together anyway, because that way you cover more space.
yeah,
So, and then I usually am ready to go to bed way earlier than him. Like I'll call it a night at like 1 o'clock, and then he's out till 5, 6 in the morning. You know, all night. So,
yeah.
and
It's hard for you to do that because you've got a job.
yeah, I don't ever, and during the week you'll never ever see me out that late. The latest I ever do is be 8 o'clock is the latest, and that was because I happen to see something really good or juicy. You know what I mean? I mean, because my son, he's not a baby, he's 15, but I like to be home in the evening. You know, make sure he eats and does his homework and whatever, and I don't want to be out and about in the street. Where's your mom, Quincy? Oh, she's out cop watching. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, he could probably care less if I was out, but I care about it. You know.
Yeah.
So
So you thought about taking him out with you?
he's gone with me, like on accident, like but I will only stop if he tells me he wants to stop. Like, you know what I mean? I won't ever like say, let's go over there and film these cops. You know what I mean? Like, he'll hear a helicopter and he'll be like, Mom, let's go see what it is. Like, let's go down the street. So we'll go down the street and we'll check it out together. But I don't ever really want, to start taking him around with me. You know what I mean? Like, just, I mean, if he asked me, hey, can I go with you? I would probably say yeah, but I'm not going to suggest it. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
I want him to come up on his own what his interest or his likes is. I'm not trying to push any, you know, especially at this age where he's so impressionable. I don't want him to get the whole attitude where he hates cops and
yeah,
and then be disrespectful one day, or not that I have that attitude, I hate cops, but it's easy to get that negative attitude when you're out doing this.
well,
So
they earn the hate.
that's what I'm saying. And he already knows. I mean, he films it himself. He sends me videos. Mom, on my way home from school, I filmed this guy yelling at a dad with the kids in the car, lecturing him because he didn't have his license, right in front of his kids, and telling him how he could go to jail. And he sent me that video yesterday on Friday. So he'll film it. You know what I mean? He'll stop and he'll film, or you know, and he already has this thing where he doesn't like cops, but that's just because I think all kids like, oh man, watch out for the cops, or 15. But he knows the drill. He knows to be respectful and not, you got to listen to them, and you can't, even though you think you may be right, you still got to do what they say so that you don't get hurt.
Yeah,
So he's been stopped, like I said, walking home from the park with his backpack on, him and his friend, just for walking down the street. They're asking them where they're going, and they pull them over and want to go through their shit in their bag. So
yeah. I don't think the cops are like that in this town.
they are in because all where I live, in the neighborhood where I live, it's not the best neighborhood, and they are horrible. I mean, and maybe rightfully so for some kids, because maybe they're looking for somebody. But why do you gotta just a kid that's walking with a backpack on assume that he's automatically gonna have drugs or something in his bag? He's walking back from basketball practice down my street, and he's getting harassed. It pisses me off. I can see if you're looking for a suspect that resembles him, or he was running from a scene or something like that. Why do you just gotta hassle two boys that are a freshman in high school? My son is very clean cut. He doesn't look like a criminal or anything, but he is half black. So sometimes he doesn't look fully black, but I think he has the features where they, when he walks sometimes with black kids, and I think that's part of the reason he gets hassled.
Yeah, well, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Melvin is having leftover ribs for lunch.
Oh, that sounds good. You got some potato salad with that?
Yeah, I actually, and I have for a long time felt sorry for the kids that were raised in cities.
Yep.
They know so little.
Yep. Well, I mean, I've already had to teach him if you ever get pulled over that you got to keep your hands on the steering wheel, because he's going to get profiled. I already know he's going to be the way he looks. He's going to get profiled, you know.
Yeah.
I already, and it's sad that you have to teach them. Don't make any quick moves. Don't take your hands off the steering wheel. Don't ever run from the cops. You know what I mean? Because you'll get shot.
Yeah.
you know. So, why do I have to have a conversation with my son about that? It's sad.
Cops in Grand Prairie are fucking rude. But the ones in this town, as far as I know, they're not too bad.
That's good.
But it's a small town. Uh, if we ever got upset at the cops, we could follow them home.
Find out.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel's done that before too, several times. He followed cops and gone to their house, found out their address, the mayor, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Well, about 44 years ago, I come to this town, because I was born and raised down by Peace River. And I come up here to party one night, and it was raining. And after the bar closed, there was nobody out. And there was three of us. Two guys, other guys were drinking beer. I don't drink beer, so I just never drank.
Oh, okay.
We were cruising all over town, 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. You drive around for like that for a little bit, and then they knew where the three cops lived in town. So they just drove to the three houses, made sure all the cops were still asleep, and then we would go out and play again. In a small town, it's just not easy. There's just not that many cops around here, and when they do stop, they're usually fairly polite.
Yeah.
Fuck, one time a cop stopped me, and I was completely sober, and I was doing 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, but that's just speeding down the highway. And he stopped me and he said, "Well, where are you going in such a hurry?" And I said, "Well, I'm trying to get this pizza home before it gets cold."
What'd you say?
Well, he laughed and he said, "Could you mind stepping out for a minute, please? I'd like to look into your truck." So I got out and I spun right around, put my hands up against the truck, and spread eagle.
Oh, funny.
And he just started fucking laughing. He said, "You don't have to do any of that." He says, "I just want to take a quick peek and let you go." He said, "I heard there was drugs coming through town, and I thought maybe you might be the drug runner."
Oh, wow.
I said, "Nah, I'm just taking a pizza home." So he let me go. Well, he gave me a speeding ticket.
Oh, he did?
Oh, yeah. Well, 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, that's...
Oh, okay.
Nowadays, they might even take your license away for that speed.
Jeez.
But back then, it was, I have been let go, I don't know how many times when I was drunk.
Oh, wow. They didn't know it, or they just let you go?
That's let me go. I was cruising home one morning after drinking until 7 in the morning. And I wasn't really drunk, I was nice. And I was just driving down the street. 25 miles an hour, and he stopped me. He didn't have no reason to stop me.
You just
And he
started.
said, "Well, where are you going this early?" And I said, "Well, I'm just going home." I said, "I was at a party there for a while. So I'm just going home, sleep." And he said, "Okay, drive safe."
What the hell? Here you would have been taken out by handcuffs, put in the back seat, and they would have searched your whole car. And then when they didn't find anything, they would have looked under the hood. And then when they didn't find anything, they would have made you blow in a tube to see if you were drunk. And then if they didn't find anything, you're lucky if you're let go without some kind of ticket or going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to desperately find a reason to come up with for the stop, an unlawful stop. That's why I always call them unlawful detainment, unlawful stop. That's what every single time that's what they do. So they just like randomly drive up and down Hawthorne Boulevard. Now that I have the dash cam, I'm gonna publish a video soon of watching them. I'm I'm following them how they just drive up and down and flash the lights at random cars and just decide to pull one over for no reason. Just like, oh, let's just pick this one. You know what I mean? And just start fucking with them.
Yeah. No, I've been, and I don't know if it's cops up here or just me.
They're scared of you.
No, not scared of me. Like, I think I fucking put them at ease when I talk to them. I'm not, I didn't get too upset. And I do, uh, I do things that make them laugh, like the spread eagling or shit like that.
Here they probably thrown you on the ground and said that was aggressive, that they didn't know what you were doing, and they would have probably tased you if you did some shit like that. I'm just they'd have been like, I didn't tell you to do that. What are you doing? So,
Shit, I got stopped one time by cops after I drank 3/4 of a 26 whiskey, and I had 3 or 4 shots of tequila during that time to clear the palate every once in a while.
mm-hmm.
And cops stopped me. I had beer and whiskey and the tequila all in the truck in the cab of the pickup with me.
Oh shit.
I took all my dirty work clothes and threw everything on top.
Oh shit.
He caught me doing 35 miles an hour or 30 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Huh?
So I stopped. He said, "Where are you coming from?" I said, "Oh, I was just at a friend's place. I had a couple of drinks with supper. Then I had a shower, and now I'm going to the bar."
Mm-hmm.
"Well, you're speeding." I said, "Yeah, I was in a hurry to get to the bar." And he said, "Okay, I got to give you a speeding ticket because you were speeding, but I'll let you go."
Well, that was nice.
Yeah, he said, "But I don't want to see this vehicle move again tonight once you get it in town."
He said, "Did you see what Chris said?
Yeah.
2 tickets in one day? What the hell? Wow, 2 tickets in one day. By the time I paid it, the speed limit had been raised to what I was ticketed for. Holy shit! Oh shit! All right, Myron, I gotta head back up to work. 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
I will talk to you maybe later this afternoon. Okay.
You betcha. Thanks for popping on.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, what should I use? Well, when in doubt, have a hoot. Hmm. See, we'll get my. Get my lawn mowed. That's a good saying. If you look close enough, the high horse people are riding on is actually a donkey. Uh, Oh, you're okay, Abby. Didn't mean to bother you, my girl. Oh, what the hell? I still got 3 people out there watching. Yeah, I don't know. $156. 204. Hey, Melvin.
Hey.
Well, I'll tell you guys, the shrooms weren't bad once I did get off, but I had to take a lot. I've never had. Well, maybe it'll get your blood moving faster. Well, bow hunter, if you can't get past the taste, do it like I did. I soaked them in water overnight, and then I made it into a slushy with a grinder, and then I put chocolate on hot chocolate. And I put 3-4 tablespoons of chocolate into a half a cup of water and the mushrooms. And it seemed to work good. I could not taste the mushrooms when they were going down. There was a faint taste, but yeah, the chocolate took all of it away. Well, I've never had where I took them really make a difference. And there's no way I'll go fucking moving around now. So, did you check your plants again?
Yeah, the ones I had, the little scragglers I had on the dry rack in the sun, or put them in a baggie, and they're pretty dry now. So I put them in a baggie and underneath the lamp inside, let them sweat a bit. And I don't know, about 20 minutes, something like that. I'm gonna go take the dry rack back inside because I think it'll be in the shade by then anyway.
Yeah.
So right now they're just sitting in the sun. But at least I'll have a little bit to smoke tonight, I think.
That'll be good.
I don't know, somewhere around a quarter ounce, I'm guessing. But like I said, it's just the straggler little guys, so it's not the best of the best. So
Yeah.
you want to, in StreamYards and private chat, if you post your address in there, I can write it down so I can send you the seeds. But it won't be until after payday.
You got a pen?
Yeah, I'm all ready to go.
Box 22.
Well, I don't want you to really say it online here with everybody.
I've said it online before.
Okay.
Box 2246.
2246.
Fairview.
Fairview, spell it for me.
FAIRVIEW.
Oh, FAIR
V.
B
V.
V
Victor.
V.
Yeah. Oh, I got a brain fart. IEW,
IEW. Okay.
comma, AB,
Yeah.
and T0H1L0.
So TOH
Yeah,
or T0H.
yeah.
And what was it? ILO?
1L0.
1L0. Okay. Yeah, I'll be able to figure that out. Fairview, Alberta. Okay. That'll go out, whatever, a couple days after I get paid or whatever here coming up.
Yeah. I'm not in any big rush for it.
Well, I know, but if I get it out and then I remember, I don't have to remember it and shit, so I don't forget.
Yeah.
But that's what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
Ugh. Holy sheep shit.
Yeah, I put my phone number. I've completely vetted myself on here. I don't fucking care. Yeah, all you gotta do is look in the phone book for Fairview. My number's in there.
There you go.
The street address isn't, but it wouldn't be hard to find out. Oh shit. Yeah, Bo Hunter, I'm just going through some fucking pain. It's really nothing.
There's today's little harvest.
Holy shit.
There's gonna be seeds in it and stuff, but let's see if I can. Oh crap.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Josh.
Sometime next week. What's up?
Mike. We're just looking at my little scraggler buds I pulled off today and sat in the sun to dry.
Oh yeah.
They don't look very good, but hey, it's something, I guess.
Wow. Oh shit! Look out! You're gonna get fucked up with that.
I'm just trying to have a little sweat in the bag.
Uh huh.
And then I'm going to stick it back outside again.
Freezes, you can freeze dry it overnight. Well, I guess it'll be gone in one night.
I was thinking about something, Myron.
But
You remember what you said about that guitar strap?
yeah, what did I say?
That you'd send it to me, but it fucking shipping, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
What if I paid your the shipping?
Okay.
I'd have to actually first find out how much it's going to cost, obviously.
Oh.
And the only way to do that is to go to the post office with the box and the strap already in it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a box, you can use the one that your mushrooms came in.
Mushrooms!
Yeah. Fuck, I got boxes, lots of boxes.
Smush those rooms.
Smush those rooms.
There it is.
I'm not saying today, obviously, but next time you're in town, maybe I'll remind you on Thursday.
Now, if you knew somebody that had a
That one.
leather burner, you could get them put Mike in there.
That would be cool. Yep. Or some kind of patch or stencil or something. I don't know. Or dirty.
That looks like a good whooping belt.
Oh yeah.
Nice leather whooping belt.
The fuck was that all about?
What? What'd you do?
When I get emails, I get notifications with my Windows 10 on the side. And something popped up, like one, and it just disappeared on its own. It's totally weird.
Well, my computer's telling me I need to do a restart.
Oh shit.
Got an update, obviously.
Oh shit.
That's my notifications. Yeah, I shut mine off. I don't get email notifications and crap. I shut all that shit off. I don't want to be bothered when I'm doing stuff.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But I check it every morning, so. Every morning when I wake up.
I made another house renovating video.
Fuck the lady upstairs. I seen her. She's watching one of those driving video games.
Okay.
She's watching somebody drive a bus, a Greyhound bus around.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they have a game called Bus Simulator.
And I'm like, I know a friend online that does that. I don't know why she'd be interested, but that's what she was watching.
Well, there's a lot of people that, especially younger people, that watch other people play games. I can't do it myself. If there's a game, I want to play it. I don't want to watch somebody else play it.
Well, she's your age, Myron.
What if the video's funny, Myron?
I'd watch it probably then.
Oh, they're kind of entertaining, especially when they get on those narrow roads and start knocking people off the cliffs.
Yeah.
There's this one that I really like. It's with Grand Theft Auto, where they get their own server on 5M or whatever. There's different platforms. And there's this one episode they did where it's Google car.
Google car.
Yeah, well, they call it Oogle for copyright reasons, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which is, a self-driving car. And this fucking thing, you can fucking set the speed, from normal to fucking super, super, super fast, where it's unrealistic. And the passenger will be like, evade mode. And then the car is going shit like evade mode. And then, just funny as hell. Fucking car goes fucking crazy and starts running people over to protect the owner. I watched Annie's new video.
Last one I seen was the Myron's mushroom one.
Yeah, he has one out today. He does Johnny Cash Hurt.
And I seen him playing the guitar by a big line of fire.
Line of Fire.
Yeah, it was like a fish tank. Looked like it had fire in it, like a big fake fire.
Oh, wow.
And he was standing way off onto the left side. I think he should have centered himself, but oh well. It's his video.
Right.
Oh. Right? Yeah, we were just on Josh's earlier, and now we're over at Myron's.
Yeah, spreading the love.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't ask for it.
Yeah, you still want it though.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
What
In
do
a
I
couple
want?
hours, Mike will be starting. Funny video. Okay, let's look at the funny video.
That's the one I was telling you about.
Due to explicit content. It's like a little smart car.
Yeah.
Okay, gonna skip ahead, start driving. That's Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Fuck, I know a few people have been playing this for years.
Yep, it's been out forever.
Years and years. Yeah, they're multimillionaires with dozens and dozens of shops with cars in them and shit. All these weird special cars.
Oh, yeah.
Drones and helicopters and jet fighters, all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking tried to run over the bicycler.
Yeah.
Didn't work very well, did it?
Oh, he'll get him. Spoiler alert, he'll get him. I like when the cops fucking barricade him in from all sides. And he's still trying to move.
The pot van.
Yep.
The guy jumping up on the trash can to get out of the way.
Yep.
Huh.
Crazy fucking car.
There's the cop. Smash. 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 Oh. Oh, almost slipped in there.
What up, Bow Hunter?
Oh, he's riding on the rim now.
Geez, I'm only about 10 seconds behind you.
Smash. Oh, he's fucking bottomed out on top of the fucking motorbike.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gotten away. Birch. Smash, another cop.
Yeah, what's crazy is that guy that playing that I sent you the video to. 2.41 million subscribers.
Yeah. He's got over 1 million views on the video.
Yeah, almost 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,000,007.
Huge. He makes every single auditor in the 1A community combined look like fucking chump change.
How many years he been doing it though?
Probably just as long as Daniel.
Yeah, I don't know who Daniel is.
Tom Zebra.
Okay.
Let me see. He joined May 14th, 2011. So 10 years.
Yeah. It's usually what a lot of people takes them about 10 years to become successful on YouTube, most of them. There's the odd people that go viral.
Oh, yeah.
And then jump up in subscribers like crazy.
People love watching video games.
Yeah.
Love it.
Most people that have 1 million subscribers have been in the game for about 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Wow, Jet's dead.
The Slingshot Channel.
The what?
The Slingshot Channel. German bald guy that shoots crossbows and slingshots and
Oh shit.
bows and stuff like that. Shows off knives and stuff once in a while, or whatever. The Slingshot Channel.
Grade 7 had a guy that made a slingshot, just a little one that he could hide in his hat. And when the fucking teacher was writing on the board, he would break off little pieces of chalk and put them in that slingshot. He just peppered right around the fucking teacher's hand. You'd see little puffs of white on the board when the fucking chalk hit the board.
sounds like fun, but I bet he gets in trouble.
No, he never.
Wow.
Nobody, the teacher never knew it was him. He only did it in one teacher's classroom because the guy was a cunt.
And none of the other students squealed?
No.
Wow.
Well, fuck. It's hell. The teacher went out in the room, so everybody was fucking yelling and standing on chairs, throwing paper airplanes, and just having a good old time. And the teacher walked back in. Everybody more or less sat down, and the teacher said, "Okay, what's going on here? Who's causing all the problems?" Everybody pointed at one guy and said, "It's him." He had to go down to the office. The rest of us got off.
Oh. Sound like troublemakers.
Oh yeah, my cousin. He was 2 years ahead of me in school. He used to be there. He'd take roll call, and then when the teacher wasn't looking, he'd fucking pop out one of the windows, go sit outside and have a smoke for a while, and then jump back in the window for the end of the class.
It's not good of a teacher.
But we had one teacher. She made me sit right at the front in front of her desk for some reason. And then she went and stayed at the back of the room all the time. So it was a nice place to be, actually. But fuck, she would go to the back and she'd fall asleep.
Wow.
Nap time.
Yeah, every fucking day.
They're like, shit, they don't pay me enough for this. I'm having a nap.
Yeah, well, I didn't really like the old bitch that much anyways, because her husband shot one of my relations. Shot him right in the fucking eye. Told the judge he thought he was a moose. Well, if you can shoot good enough to fucking get him in the eye, you should be able to tell it's not a moose.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Stupid thing. It's never for me anyway. I don't know why I bother looking. Stupid crap. Oh, man. Ooh. It's a pistol, bear spray, or both. Clay Newcomb learns bear defense. He was showing his arm all bloody and crap. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I think if it's a grizzly, you might as well spray yourself with a fucking bear spray. Just give a little added taste.
A little bit of spice to the flavor.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What?
My arm. Holy fuck, this guy's getting chewed by a bear. Let's see if I can find out exactly what minute it is.
My head good?
Oh, it's at the 3:33 minute mark. And I'll post the link up to it. You can get to see the guy all chewed up.
What?
Guy got chewed by mauled by a bear. There's the link for it. Go to minute 3:33. And you'll see him all fucking bloody and shit. His head's bloody. Yeah, he got
I don't know what's
chewed.
under my hat. My ear, my arm. Pieces of stuff hanging out. I don't know what's going on in there.
Holy fuck.
And then my
dude.
shoulder, it's ripped up. I think my arm's broke, but legs are good. Internal organs are good. And this happened for like 30.
Wow. Looked like the bone was sticking out of his arm, too.
Jeez, he must still be in shock there because he doesn't sound like he's in much pain.
Now he got bit on the head and the shoulder, and then I guess his left arm on the forearm. Broke his arm. Looks like a bone sticking out, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Mauled by a bear.
I know you want to go outside. Just wait.
Nasty. Nasty.
Ew. Grizzly. See, before they come out with the spray, we used to pack a bear stick. If you see a black bear, you beat it with the stick. If you see a grizzly, fucking hit yourself in the head so hard you get knocked out. And then you'll be just laying there. You won't even pretend you're playing dead. You'll be, just like you're dead. So the grizzly will usually leave you alone.
I'd just rather have a shotgun with a couple bear bangers in it than a bunch of slugs. Load up 8 shots. 2 of them will be bear bangers. The first 2 will be bear bangers, and the rest will be slugs.
With the bear banger.
It shoots out a little projectile, and it pops like a firecracker when it reaches them.
Yeah, okay.
It's in a shotgun shell.
Yeah. Because that's just like a bear scare.
Yeah, they call it a bear banger or whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
Shoots out and it explodes out by them, right?
Yeah.
And it's just a shotgun shell, bear banger. And then I'd have 2 bear bangers. He'd get 2 chances, and the third chance he's getting a slug.
Yeah.
Like I seen a nice clip-fed shotgun, $300 down the States. Holds 10 shotgun shells in the clip. Big fat clip, but it's nice. Then you can just carry an extra clip already loaded up and just drop that one, slap another one in. Have 10 more rounds. Cheap too. It was cheap, $300. And then whatever it cost for an extra magazine for it, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Just a simple pump action.
Oh, that's the best kind, I'd say.
Well, it's fucking excellent for its price. Dude.
That is cool.
Are you looking at the bear attack?
No.
Oh.
I was looking at cut. Looking at the link that I just put in the thing. Which is quite handy for projects that need it. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that need that.
Oh. repair kit.
Hmm.
Large hole repair kit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, like say you put your fist through a fucking wall.
Nah, it never happens.
No, never. Well, this thing, it's like a mesh type screen
Yeah.
type thing
Yeah. I'm
that
looking at
you push through the wall, and there's like these wire type things, cables that you bring through the thing that self adheres inside the wall.
Yeah, it's like a sticker, and then you
Yeah,
pull a little
yeah,
handle to press it up against the
yeah.
inside of the wall.
Instead
Yeah,
of plugging that hole up with newspaper and newspaper and newspaper and newspaper.
yeah, yeah. I see it. Usually, I cut out a piece of drywall and I put screw in a couple pieces of wood in there,
Mm.
and then I cut out a piece of drywall in and sit it in there, and then screw it in there and fill in the cracks. Usually,
Yeah, I just seen that.
Home Depot.
I'm
The
like, that's
Home
pretty
Depot.
cool. I love Home Depot.
Yeah, I want to make a trip to what kind of junk I can find that I can use for projects.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm thinking about redoing my closet.
And you got big holes in your closet?
Yes, but I want to make it better.
Better.
Yeah.
Make it better.
Yeah, instead of a single door on it, I want it to be well, like a sliding door.
Fuck, I had leftover ribs for lunch. What did Mike have for lunch?
Nothing.
Nothing.
98% of the time, I never eat lunch.
Yeah, it depends on how I'm feeling.
I don't need that much food in a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Instead of 2:30, I'll weigh fucking 3:30.
Ah. Yeah, I was 216 they weighed me at. They told me I was on the edge of obesity.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Mm.
That's what the doctor told me. I said not to worry about it so much, but you don't want to be getting any fatter, he says. If it wasn't for all my other health issues in general, I'm in generally good health.
Good.
I said the doctor's eyes lit right up and say, "Oh, you got better than good kidneys for your age. Oh, good." So I guess I'll get to still pee when I'm 80.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really attack it with alcohol much.
I did when I was in my early years.
Oh, I did, but
I'd say from the ages to 13 to 23, every fucking day. Getting pissed there.
I didn't damage it or anything, you know, like get liver poisoning or you know, all that shit.
Yeah, I don't think I've done any of that either. It's been such a long time now. No, I just drink once in a blue moon kind of thing.
Yep. Like a New Year's or whatever.
Nah, not even. Just tends to make me sick now, so I don't bother.
Right.
Yeah, I'll just pull out the bag of weed and let everybody smoke or drink their beer.
Fucking right.
I agree. I don't like the taste of beer.
Beer sucks.
No, I don't necessarily like to taste any alcohol unless it's sweet like Kool-Aid or something.
Yeah.
Chocolate mud shakes.
Yeah, things like that. Yeah. The
It's
sweet,
like-
the sweet,
Mm,
the sweet girly drinks.
whatever. They're fucking yummy.
Yummy.
But dangerous because you can fucking get super drunk. And it's worse with a sweet drink. But I've gotten fucking drunk off ouzo. Ouzo's fun. Take a fucking rum and coke, no ice, with a ouzo chaser. Mm, good shit.
Tell you, when I was drinking, I was such a valued customer that barmaid
Bless you.
Oh, coronavirus.
fired me for 3 months from the bar.
Wow.
When I went back there, she wasn't working there anymore.
Why'd you get barred?
Called her a cunt or something like that. She was getting snotty with me, and I was drunk, and I was drinking a beer glass full of wine, and then a straight shot of rye, and then a rye and ginger. So I shoot the glass of wine, shoot the rye to kill the taste of the wine, and then sip on the rye and ginger for a while. I woke up the next day, parked, I don't know, 60 miles down the road. Don't remember the drive.
Damn.
Woke up and drove home. Fuck, was I? It was a shitty ride all the way home. I was thirsty and dry. No cash.
Yeah, that's the problem with me. I don't know what's worse. Getting told from a bartender that you're cut off because you've had too much to drink, or being served too much well beyond that point and getting in trouble, we'll say legally, because they served you past that point.
Well, big cities are different than small towns. I was in one bar, small town bar, even smaller than this town. It might have 1,000 people in it. And me and a friend of mine were in there one night, and he said to me, "Why don't you go put some fucking money in the jukebox?" And the owner of the bar, she got all upset, and she says, "It's going to cost you $1 for the swear jar." And I said, "Oh, is that right? Here's $5. How's that? Will I pay for the fucking every time I swear?" Boom, we were both gone.
Wow.
And you go to another place and you could say whatever you want. You go to a biker bar and they really, as long as you
Don't
not-
fight.
yeah, don't fight and don't cause trouble.
Right.
You can get, just fucking crazy. Terrible. Every bar was different.
Damn.
One bar had a sign on it that said Y Q J C U A Q F J B.
The fuck is that?
Just cost you a quarter for the jukebox.
Huh?
It costs you a quarter for the jukebox.
Okay.
So if anybody that walked into that bar, if they asked what was on that sign, well then that person had to go play the jukebox for the bar.
Fucking stupid rules.
Oh, just yeah. Every little bar is different. And
That's
most
weird.
of the time, if you didn't get out of like as much as you wanted, as long as you didn't get out of hand. These three of us went into a town, small town, maybe 600-700 people, bar in it. We stayed there for 3 days. I went through, I think it was something like $500 the first night. Me. And then the next night, I didn't have any money, so all the other guys paid for booze. And we spent in 2 days. We had hotel rooms, but in 2 days we spent $3,000 in that little bar.
Wow.
Spring breakup party.
Yeah.
He's coming
Alcoholics would have hated me if I was a bartender.
Oh, pro.
Do I dare ask?
You piss yourself, you're cut off. You fucking stumble, you cut off. You stagger, you're cut off. If you don't eat a certain amount of food after a certain amount of drinks, cut off.
Slur your words.
There's more fucking bars in town. I'll go spend my money someplace else and I'll never come back to your bar again.
The reason I say that is because that bar's liable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they serve you and you get in an accident, run someone over. You ain't in trouble. Well, you are, but they're in more.
Well, out here it's pretty hard. You drive 10 blocks and where are you? You're still in town. I drive 10 blocks. Fuck, I'm on.
Be back in a few.
And driving on gravel roads.
I live just as rural as you, Myron. I'm nowhere near the city.
Oh. I thought you were in a smaller city.
Very, very small.
In Coburg?
Yep.
Because I think I used to know somebody in town from there, but I can't remember who the fuck it was. Wouldn't make any difference to you because you don't know anybody there.
19,440 people.
That is no little town like this.
There's like
2,500 people, or 3,500 people. That's 1/3 the size of that place.
Yeah.
Or no, 1/6 the size of that place. See, there's a little difference in being in a town and in the city. You're in the city, and it's a lot different in the city than it is out here. Yeah, I watched a lot of Bar Rescue, Chris.
Yep. Wow.
I got stopped in this town. Now, mind you, it was years ago, but one block. I got stopped at one end of the block, and on the opposite side of the street, and at the other end of the block was a cop shop. I could not even walk a straight line and turn around. I got lost. And the cop asked my buddy, he says, "Do you think you could drive?" And my buddy says, "Hell no, I was drinking just as much as he did. I ain't even going to try your test." And we were standing there talking, and the cop says, "Well, okay, you guys got a place to go stay in town. You could just walk over there and then walk back, pick up the truck in the morning." So I said, okay.
Holy shit.
That's the way they treat people, have treated people in this town.
Dude, I just looked up where I was born and I thought that was fucking rural.
Yeah.
Where I live now is 1/3 the fucking size of where I was born. Holy shit. I wonder how much Sarnia has. That's fucking crazy. Sarnia. 74,000. Holy fuck.
Well, the biggest city close to me has about 30,000,
That's what I'm at.
and that's 110 clicks away.
And I don't call that a city. A city is over a mill.
When you live in a big town with, 2,000-3,000 people, 20,000 people is a city.
So
Big difference, though. Big difference to that and Edmonton or Calgary.
Yeah, but Edmonton's only got about 300,000. I think Calgary's somewhere in the same range too. I'm not sure. I think it's close.
Edmonton.
Population of Kelowna, 132,084.
Yeah, I meant to say instead of a million to make it a city, I'd say 100,000. Edmonton population is 1,195,253. Yep.
Long time since I fucking.
Yep.
Well, I'm never going there now.
Like,
Too many fucking people.
you don't like crowds?
Oh, fuck, I hate crowds.
Why?
I will. I've been most of my life where there's not a lot of people around. You go in a bush, you got maybe 18, 20 people in there.
So you never went to like a movie theater?
Oh, I've went to movie theaters. I've went to concerts. But just for general living,
Oh,
I
got
want to
it.
stay far away from a city.
Got it. Yeah, I understand. And it's a lot quieter.
Oh, yeah.
Too quiet.
Yeah, at times, yeah.
Because I think when I first moved here, in 93, there was only 47,000 people here or something like that.
Damn. Where'd you come from?
The coast, Surrey.
Uh,
I was born in New West, and when I was 3 years old, we moved over to Surrey, and then lived there until I was 23. Then I came here.
damn.
And I've been here ever since.
I hear a lot about Surrey.
Yeah, I bet you do.
What's that mean?
What's that mean?
I don't know. The way you said it gave me a weird feeling.
I had a song. I don't know if I still got it. But it was called Surrey Man.
Surrey, man.
Yeah, it was about a guy who lived in Surrey. Actually, it was about the whole disc was about songs of people in BC.
Okay. A lot of good musicians came from BC area.
Yeah,
Must have been the
Chilliwack. Chilliwack came from Chilliwack.
must have been the weed.
Must have been the weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people think Brian Adams is from BC.
Eh.
I believe it's somewhere in Ontario.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
I'm going to double check. All right. Come on, Google. Open up. Brian Adams. On Wikipedia. Like they're never wrong. Kingston, Ontario. Of all places. They're fucking famous for a big ass fucking prison. Yep. And it's not that far from me. Maybe an hour or two. Maybe.
Why the fuck? I just noticed one of my videos didn't fully process on YouTube. What the fuck?
Fuck the what?
Just looking at my BitChute account, I noticed that one of my videos didn't load up. It's still on the processing. I put it in on the 17th.
Oh yeah.
Hey?
That video I was making of the home renovation. I'm only at 24.8% rendered.
Holy shit.
It's like an hour and 45-minute fucking long video, so it's gonna take fucking hours. And it's already been almost 2.
No, I might have to delete it and try to re-upload it, I guess.
Bar Rescue, I've pretty much, well, I saw every one until like fucking maybe 2 years ago. Every single one. Watch that shit religiously.
I watched about 15, 20 shows, and I figured it out. And I don't watch it anymore.
But
He goes into a place. Well, he goes into a place. Usually, the fucking owner is against all the changes, although a lot of times it's the owner who called him in.
Mm-hmm. And know exactly what he does.
Oh yeah, well, like he says, they got cameras there. They go.
No, I'm saying the owner of the bar in trouble knows what the fixer guy does.
Yeah, he's supposed to, but supposedly he just ignores that part of the conversation, eh?
Right.
And it usually runs, but in the end, they usually work everything out. But there was a few shows where the owners were actually pretty nuts.
Yeah.
And as soon as he had money coming into their bar, he changed it all. And then when he's gone, within 6 months, they changed everything back to the way it was.
Yep.
And they're not making money, so they had to close up.
Yeah. Dumbasses.
Yeah. But they try and make drama out of every show, and some of it.
Oh yeah.
It could be made into a comedy instead of a drama.
Oh fuck! They did that to like Storage Wars. Remember that show?
Yeah.
With all the fighting.
Yeah.
With that guy that would always be like, "Yep."
Yeah.
Yep.
And he sued that show.
Yep.
and won.
Yep.
But I can't remember what for.
It was all fucking staged.
Yeah. And
They knew exactly what was in each fucking locker.
well, no, sometimes they didn't.
Sometimes, but a lot of the times, like the good ones they set up. The really, really, really good ones they set up.
Yeah, a lot of times they were set up. The auctioneers know exactly what's in the locker, but and they sometimes would put, like you say, extra good things
Oh
in
yeah.
the locker, and then everybody gets a chance at it, but nobody gets a better look than anybody else from the doorway.
Right.
I seen some of them guys that fucking they try to creep inside, and I'm
Oh
sure
yeah.
one guy got fucking stopped from doing that. Keep doing that, you don't get to vote.
Yeah, there you go, Chris. Dave. Dave is his name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the whole? What the? What?
The Hales.
What the hails are fair? What's that? What the fuck does that mean? What the hails are fair? What the hails are?
Hales were the auctioneers, I think.
I guess.
Yeah, there was that one, and then there was Auction Texas.
Yeah. And then you'd be like, Melvin over there, right? And be like, you'll be like,
yeah.
It's just more comfortable sitting this way. That's all.
And then somebody would go stand behind Melvin and go, that's what some of the, I've watched that too.
Oh yeah. You like the biggie size?
Actually, not too bad. Sore today, but I don't know if that was what it was caused from. Could be anything. Sore every day is just a little extra worse today.
All right. Where is my monitor sprayer? All right.
Weird.
What's weird?
When I look at BitChute, I'm pretty flushed out, but at least it's semi-clear. But then I go over to YouTube, I'm a blur.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But it's not my camera.
What's the settings on YouTube?
720. That's as high as I can go on Myron's channel.
You do look a little blurrier on mine than I do.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell's going on there. Because on StreamYard, like I said, I'm pretty flushed out. Like it's pretty white.
Huh.
Block the light a little bit. It's clear. It's pretty clear. Not perfect, but yeah. Then I go over to YouTube. Yeah, I'm all like fuzzy. Oh wow.
I think you're StreamYard and YouTube, you're both fuzzy on mine.
Oh weird. I'm a little bit.
Am I? Let me see. Am I?
No, you're nice and clear.
Yeah. On StreamYard, I want to see what I am on.
Melvin's practicing to be a native Indian there, Ashley. He's going to get a job outside of a drugstore selling cigars. So wait, the Indians
Yeah,
used
it's way clearer on the StreamYard.
but it's just Melvin. It's fuzzy. You're not fuzzy like he is, Mike.
Yeah, and maybe his camera. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, might be.
Oh, weird. Because like I said on StreamYard, I'm looking. It's like it's not too bad. But if I go to, yeah, it's really fucked up on.
Yeah, and it's very pixely. I think you need a new camera.
That's just the one that's on the computer.
Yeah.
I don't know how to check that yet.
What do you mean? Don't know how to check what?
To look at my camera settings on my camera.
It's a laptop, right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's built in.
Right.
To find it in the hardware section. I just haven't gone looking for it yet.
Probably device manager,
Yeah, something like that. See what it's
which
all
should
set
be
up.
in your control panel, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Yeah, I totally screwed up my fucking computer a while back.
Oh no.
You have Windows 10, right?
Yeah.
You know the little fucking magnifying glass thing to search things?
Yeah.
I click it, and in that window where you type,
Yeah.
it will not let me.
Oh really?
Yeah. One time a while back, I went in, I watched a video on how to fucking speed up your computer, blah 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 blah. And one of the steps was to get rid of a setting. And that was it.
Oh, I got the type thing down at the bottom. Type here to search, it says.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I get it. It's there, but I can't type. It's like the fucking keyboard is disabled.
Oh no, mine's typing. I just did it. It's working.
Right.
Right.
How can you stay so still?
I don't know.
What I said, you're practicing to be a drugstore Indian.
It's trying to be a statue.
I don't know.
One of those English guys with the fucking funny hats.
There, how's that? Is that better?
Even though Ashley don't like me.
I have to do the bobblehead for you.
Yeah, I'll do the bobblehead.
There you go.
There you go. Tell Annie fucking make a song called "Do the Bobblehead."
You tell him. He listens to you.
Nah, yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, he won't listen to me. He listens to you.
He'll listen to Ogre.
Oh. Now I'm trying to re-upload this video to BitChute, see if it'll go. We're at 57%.
Fuck.
Yeah, I like this computer. It rips. It rips.
28.7.
It rips.
I showed you that bag of puzzle pieces I had that was kind of a wolf. Here's what one of the
No.
fucking pieces looks like.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's a weird
fucking-
puzzle piece.
Well, they're all like that. One looks like a lion, the other one looks like an elephant. Just the
Wow.
way it's cut out of the puzzle.
Cool.
Wow.
It's like animal
That'd be a lot.
crackers.
That'd be like a lot harder than regular puzzle.
And this is what it's got to come out like.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah.
So when you gonna do it?
I've got it all out and all the things facing upright right now, but I don't know. It might take a while.
Oh, I'm sure it will. And a lot of people do take breaks, and especially on harder ones.
Yeah.
65%.
Bite me.
2 years ago, I did I think it was a 2,000, no, 2,000 or a 1,000 piece. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, it took me 6 months.
I think I've only done one puzzle, and there was a bunch of different beers on a shelf, different kinds of brands of
Oh, wow.
beer
I remember that.
in bottles on a shelf. I don't know. I think I was 20 years old, and I got it for my birthday or something from somebody. Only puzzle I'd ever done. And I glued it all onto a piece of cardboard, and somebody stole it.
Bastard.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about it. It's just a stupid puzzle. $72%.
Oh, this guy.
We're fucking rolling, eh?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's the rendering or the rendering or whatever on their end. It's going to take a while. My uploads are quick to them, but their processing or whatever the hell it is, it's called, takes forever on their end. Usually BitChute, I'll just like come back to it the next day, see if it actually worked or not. Yeah, I'm not sure why this one didn't load. Every once in a while that happens, on BitChute. It just doesn't render out or process out on their end. So I don't know. Try it again. I gotta get a Rumble account going soon here. And I'll be on Canadian servers. %.
I had a better idea. I'm going to use one of my fucking canvases to do that puzzle on because it's white. It's a lot easier. I had a placemat I was going to do it. Cloth placemat with lots of colors in it, and it was just too fucking many colors for that puzzle. A lot of the puzzles colors blend right into the placemat. Well, I had a pretty good idea if I could just do it on a white canvas.
Ooh. Yeah. 217. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Hey, Canada, how's it going?
How is Myron doing? I don't think I've ever seen that name before.
Me neither. So, Canada United, what province are you in?
And done. Now, to see if it processes out. Come back to that later.
Oh,
Zoom.
yeah, Epic, I know.
Epic? You changed your name again? Come on.
What the fuck?
Is it the same channel or you
I don't believe it.
Is it the same channel or did you just make a new channel? I
He
don't
made a new one.
Yeah. I'm going to search his channel. If I can find him.
Oh.
Ooh. No, it's the same channel. It's got 2K subs.
So I guess he just changed his name.
Yeah.
This says Canada United, we may move forward, but the one I'm looking at, United, we move forward. United, we move forward. So it's twice. Like, what the fuck? The fuck?
Fuck.
Oh.
It looks like it's got the same avatar too. Yeah. What the hell? It's the old. Bud grower.
Hey, Bud Grower, how's it going?
What up, bud?
There's not many people in here, but post that link, Bud Grower.
Grow them buds.
Okay, bud grower.
Right on, right on.
Yeah.
Right on, right on, right on. So are we green or are we super green?
Yeah, just green.
Yeah, just green.
Not emerald green?
No.
And very snowy. You see his shirt, Myron?
Yeah, he's really pixelated. There's no clean line around his shirt.
Right.
It's all yeah.
Yeah. See, even if I turn the light back on. Poof.
That does make it better, but it's still not great.
Yeah,
Let me
I don't
see.
know.
But what the hell?
Yeah, that does fix it a bit. It's very bright
Yeah.
I know.
on your face.
I know.
Are
Flushes
you?
me.
That's wow.
That one's like the heat lamp.
Yeah, I guess I could buy a couple of those to keep it warm in here. Nobody gets 25, Ashley.
No. Mike Reese was close at 24. He was the closest.
And then I was next at 27.
Oh no, somebody else was close too, but they're lower than you. They guessed lower, but they're just as close.
So they would have had to been 23.
Something like that. Just as close as you're, just the opposite way. I think that was Org that guessed that. Oh, you wanted to say 24, you should have said it. Should have went with your first instinct on that. I just got to make up the label now and waiting for payday, and then I'll ship out my iron seeds. A thing for 4. Just had that feeling, eh? Whoa! Shit. Ugh. I'm hoping my bud will dry out quick here and I can go smoke a joint.
I fixed it.
What did you do?
I got a program that I deleted before called Cortana.
Oh, shit. Voice assistant.
Yeah.
But that's what was stopping it because I deleted it before.
Oh, yeah, I just shut mine off. I didn't delete it. I shut it off. Most of those stupid apps that come up from startup, I shut them off. I'll start them when I go to use them.
Yeah.
I don't want them coming on at startup and slowing down my startup.
Now that I can get at this, MS config, enter.
And the GPS tracker or whatever, the tracking thing, so I don't give them permission to find me. I just give them an area.
Startup. Open task manager.
I just punch in Kelowna, and that's how they know where I am. They don't actually bling me every fucking 2 minutes. They'll bling me. Ping me, or whatever they call it. Ping me every 2 minutes to give me updates on the weather and shit like that, which I don't even care for. But I like how they're giving us all these nifty new features that I'll never use. And then when I ask for a nice video editor, fuck that. They want to take it away. $2.30. Shit, my weed outside is probably going to be another 2-3 days. God damn it. And that big bud's probably going to take a whole week. But if it's sunny tomorrow, I'll put them in the sun again tomorrow. It'll be a lot easier now. I screwed a new screw in so I can hang them outside in the sun.
You gonna leave it outside tonight?
No, I put it back in already. As soon as the sun was off it and it was back in the shade. So I'm only going to get a couple hours of sun there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that wouldn't matter. It went in, it's in the shade, so I went and put it back inside. It's just safer undercover, just in case something happens. A little bit of rain or something stupid will come along.
Yeah.
Fuck it all up on me again. Or not again, but try to fuck it up on me. I wish I could bring it inside, but I just can't.
Yeah.
They're gonna freak out when I bag it up and bring it inside. Probably they'll smell it. They'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, put it in your normal bags, and then throw all of them inside a garbage bag, or two even. Like, put one over it, and then put another garbage bag over that. That might help keep this out.
Well, I was just thinking a Ziploc freezer bag, a big one. I got a big pound baggy one or whatever. I was going to throw it all in there, and then I was going to put it in the bathroom and turn the fan on and close the door. That's what I was going to do. Try to keep the smell down once I bring it inside. I don't know, man. I'm not sure when the rest of my plants will be taken down. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. I have to just keep watching them.
Well, Ashley's got a good idea. You got a hair dryer?
Yeah. Or a air fryer.
Yeah. Well, that's just
dryer. Yeah, I got a blow dryer, like your hair dryer. Yeah.
Well,
but I don't.
Out a small chunk of what you got there and hit her with the blow dryer until you think she's dry enough to smoke.
Well, we're getting close on my little scraggler buds right now. I said I'm just sweating them in the bag, and then I'll lay them out on the screen again for a bit, and then throw them back in the bag and go back and forth until I'm satisfied. But they were sitting in the sun for about a couple hours today outside in the sun, so they were getting kind of crispy.
Yeah.
But now that I sweated them again, they moistened up again. But yeah, I'll just keep dumping them out on the screen back and forth until I'm satisfied of the moisture level, or at least gets to the point where I can smoke it, or it's dry enough to smoke it.
I went to a bush party one time, and fuck me, they were drying out fucking weed, and it wasn't. It was just more or less fucking leaves, no bud at all. And drying it out on the fucking motor of a pickup.
Yeah.
Start the motor up and get it hot, and then put the weed on there in tinfoil.
Yeah. Let's try a science project with a little piece. I don't know, man. What are you thinking about here? Tell us the science project. The project of science.
Oh, she's good at that. She had the fruit flies, and she tried 3 different ways to get rid of them, all recommended, and none of them worked.
Blow dry it. Yeah, you can blow dry it or whatever, but you dry it quickly. It tastes kind of like lawn clippings. It's got a fresh green taste to it, like lawn clippings.
Yeah.
Hang them for 5 days, then throw it in a bucket with a lid. Yeah. Normally, if I was drying them inside, I'd set them on the dry rack for 24 hours, and then I'd throw them into a Rubbermaid container and shake them up every once in a while for about 12. Then they'd hit the dry rack again, and I'd go back and forth until I'm satisfied how dry they are. Microwave? No, I don't think that's a good idea.
No, you don't want to cook your fucking shit.
Yeah.
Hang them up for 5 days. I'd be smoking them after 5 days.
Well, they've been outside and hanging on the dry rack. They've been on the dry rack outside for 2 days. This is the second day.
See,
Took them out a bit into the sun for a couple hours. So
I can hear Epic right now. He's like, damn, these fucking rookies. This is sacrilege.
Yeah, I know. I have to do it in different ways.
uh,
I can't bring it in the house or do anything inside the house. It's all got to be outdoors.
yeah.
So I have to do it in a different sort of manner. But I got a
Mason
buttload of
jars.
seeds. So Epic, I got a buttload of seeds. I got enough to probably last me 4 years, 4 seasons easy. And I'll be growing dozens and dozens and giving them all away and shit like that too. Just like I did this year.
30% moisture in here. Well, now it popped up to 31, but when it's really dry like that, 5 days and I'm smoking. Fuck, after 4 days, I'm smoking the weed. It's dry enough. It's different wherever you live. You can't really make a call for right across the country because people moving close to lots of water, they have a way higher humidity in the air than we do.
Yeah, we tend to have low humidity here.
Yeah, because you're in the mountains, but just think if you were on Vancouver or Vancouver Island, where you got all the ocean water on you.
And the last couple of days it was raining too, so it kind of sucked for humidity levels. But today it got a little bit sunny and warmed up, and like I said, it should help with the drying process.
Yeah.
I was just, like I said, I've just pulled off a few little scragglers today. I try to hurry up and dry so I got something to smoke. So I got nothing to smoke. All that finger rub's gone. I only had like maybe half a gram.
Instead of you got a pipe. Smoke it out of your pipe until it gets dry enough to roll.
Now we're close. I'd say we're close to rolling it up. It'll be sometime, I don't know. I'm guessing around 6 o'clock my time. Another 4 hours or so. It should be all good to go. It'll be good enough I'd be able to light her up and smoke her.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I like today's thumbnail.
Uh-oh. Is that a hint to go look?
No,
Huh?
no.
Huh? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Where
Oh,
is
shit.
it?
What?
Where
What do you look?
is it? Oh. Fucking puppy. Yeah, it's a Monday. The Monday blues. Poor puppy. I'll make everybody else go look now, eh?
Maybe.
Oh, poor puppy. How could you put that up? Mike,
He looks scared. Scareded.
he looks squished to me. So Ashley, well, how do you know it won't be amazing if you don't try it in the microwave? No, it's not so amazing in the microwave. No.
No, you don't want to cook your weed.
Yeah, you don't want to really do that. It'll give it a weird taste and smell if you cook it. And I don't know, does it even does it destroy the THC in it? Or I don't know.
Now, if you guys weren't going for, if you guys were making like oil or like that, you could fucking pick it from the thing and go straight into
Yeah,
changing it into oil.
you don't have to dry it out.
Right.
Let's make some squish. I
Some
think,
squish.
yeah, heat and pressure. I think that's the best rosin, I guess, you can get.
Yeah.
I think that's the best. Oh,
There's several ways to get it. That's just one way.
We got actually 5 people watching, and that's not my other computer's not on either.
Shit.
Not on mine today.
Well, it's been varying.
So you actually got 5 people watching. Who knows who they are, though? Ashley and Epic.
Uh-oh.
Chris Patty, Bow Hunter, oh, Mike.
I'll be here. I just gotta make a call, but I can still hear you.
Yeah. Mike.
Yo.
And the reason I didn't tell you about the second office, I don't want anybody fucking phoning on me. Because there is some cunts on here, watching.
Uh-huh.
And I just don't trust anybody, so I just didn't say too much about it. But it's about another 7 plants or so. Something like that. So I should be good for another 3 weeks because that last one lasted me 3 weeks.
Oh,
Which I thought was pretty good for that jar full. And I figured out, it took me a bit, but I figured out where to put your sticker.
oh,
Every time I go to get weed,
mm-hmm.
I see it because it's on my weed jar.
Nice. Too bad that jar is empty.
Yeah. But like I said, it lasted 3 weeks. That was pretty good.
What's that?
Well, it's just a cheap block and tackle, I guess you would call it.
Lock and tackle. What the fuck?
It's for hanging things. You hook something on here and you hook this up high, and you can adjust it. It releases the cord if you press a button, and you can pull it, let's see, that way, pull it out.
Huh.
Or you can pull it right up like that.
Wow.
They come with the grow lights. And I bought a couple extra because they're handy if you need to hang something. Mm. That's not the right fucking time. Oh. So, don't you start. Oh, you big baby. That's close enough.
Link paste. Hey, you want the panel link now or later? Hey, Myron,
What's that?
you want the panel link now or later?
You started up already?
No.
Well, how would you give me a panel link then?
He's got a set reminder.
Ah, yeah.
I already went and looked at it. So you know how you stick your phone in a bag of rice when it has moisture? Yeah, I guess you could try that too, but then I'd be picking rice out of the bud.
Uh.
Or how about putting one in between paper towels and iron over it? Yeah, I don't want flat bud either. No, the problem with that is if you heat it in a paper towel, all the crystals will melt and soak into the paper towel. We don't want that. We don't want to melt the crystal. We can't get too hot.
We don't want the crystal to fall off to the fucking paper towel either.
Yeah. It's just a hurry up and wait game. That's all it is. Can't really
Now,
force it.
if you had some parchment paper, non-bleached, bleached ones or non-bleached, whatever, and an iron, you could make fucking dabs with it.
Yeah, you can make some squish. That's what we call it. Rosin. Squish.
Yep.
Squish.
Fish.
Yeah, that's what we call it. We get one of those hair straightener irons, those women's hair straightener irons.
Yep.
And then I put a piece of parchment paper in there and fold it over or whatever and put the pot in. And I squish it in a vise.
Yep.
Smush it with the vise and it squishes all the rosin out around and then you just then we just make a little ball out of it or whatever and smoke it. But it takes like 3 grams of flour to make like a half gram of rosin when you do it.
Squish.
So yeah, we just call it. That's just the nickname around here. We give it to each of all my friends.
I wish I had one of those hair straightener thingies.
Yeah, I got
One that's like a 1-inch wide one. A 2-inch would be even better.
Yeah, that's what I got, a 2-inch one.
Yeah.
It's about 4 inches long and 2 inches wide. Picked it up at the village for like $2.
No way.
Yeah, and then I go to my friend's place. He's got a garage and he's got a big ass vise that can be tilted upright, so I can just shove it in there and scrunch. Kind of fucks up the hair straightener after a while, but hey, $2
for $2. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? They have them pretty cheap. Yeah, they're pretty abundant over at the village. All that kind of stuff. All the hair curlers and straighteners and blow dryers and all that kind of shit. They're hair dryers. They're just like hung on the wall. And they're all fair. There's lots of them, so they're cheap.
Wow.
That's where I ended up fucking getting a gold-plated HDMI cable. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see it there. So it had little plastic tip protectors on them. And I pulled it off, and it's like, holy shit, gold-plated. Yeah, I'll buy this for $1. And I have that hooked between my cable box and my TV. Because it was only, 3 feet long, so... the other one I bought...
That's pretty short.
Yeah. But it reaches behind my TV to the cable box, so it's fine. But I went and bought a 10-foot one to run across the ceiling over to my computer. So I can plug it in my computer and watch movies on my TV.
Yeah.
Through my computer.
So much better.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm just too lazy to hook it all up, but whatever. I still get to watch the movie and be entertained. And at the village, usually I can find a good pair of work boots or something, but for $20 or $30. I just got to keep looking for that new pair, right?
Fuck that.
Well, that's you. Man, I'm not gonna fucking go spend $150 on a pair of shoes that's gonna sit on a shelf.
I can't wear work boots now. I only wear the shoe ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just get them because they last such a long time since I don't work. So every day chucking around in, they last quite a while. This is the boots that I have now. It's like this is the third year I'm getting on them. They're still good. Eventually they'll wear out and I'll have to start looking for another pair. Takes a while though. I have to keep looking every other day. And then eventually something will pop up for me. And then my jeans, I usually buy my jeans out of the village too. So they're what, $12-15 a pair?
Well, the pair of pants I wear downtown, for the last 10 years, it's the only pair of pants I've wore. Last 11 years.
I'm about to ask a really dumb question about weed. Wait, I'll Google it and save myself the embarrassment. Google is your friend.
But Google is not right all the time.
Well, I'd say at least 98% or better.
Yeah.
So it's all right.
Yeah. Very rarely do I Google, and I rarely ever search for much.
Well, I usually search shit up to double check myself and stuff like that.
Yeah. Mike double checks me, so I don't have to worry.
There you go. So, you got the dirty Mike Google Assistant. And instead of saying Lexus, you say Dirty Mike.
I just make a statement, and then he goes and checks to make sure that I wasn't, not talking out of my ass or anything.
There you go.
So far, he's never told me that I've been completely out of fucking whack with anything I've said, so I'm happy with that.
Now I'm curious about Ashley's question.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too.
Oh, Ellie, it's the real Ellie. Can everyone please spread the word? Flex Your Freedom was just arrested. Oh no. Yeah, I heard something that they're going through all the auditors' old YouTube videos and finding things to arrest them on. Yeah, I heard something like that. So they're going back through all the old videos that they did and say, oh, look, this guy fucking, let's arrest him. He fucked up, let's arrest him. Yeah, I don't want the one guy, whatever, he was supposed to charge that security guard or whatever with assault for pushing him around and shit. And then the cops turned around and laid 4 charges on him instead. He gave the video of everything, gave the video to the cops, showing that the security guard was being belligerent, pushing him around and shit, wouldn't let him move around the building. And then they used that video to charge him with 4 charges and didn't do nothing to the security guard.
Wow.
So he was arrested live.
Well, I'm glad I'm not part of the 1A community.
Yeah, all I wanted to know is the legalities around public photography and that. That's why I was watching it's because I was watching the first, the one First Amendment auditors in the States, but then I start looking for Canadians.
Yep.
And then I wanted to brush up on seeing what my rights and the law is around public photography. Because I want to get out there and do stuff like that. It's like my friend likes to videotape wildlife, and I said my wildlife is more dangerous than yours. I'm going to be videotaping people.
When you gonna do that?
Oh, whatever. I recorded a few places. Those low income apartments or whatever for the homeless and stuff. That's sort of a, I guess, whatever you want to, fundamental freedom test. But I'm doing the hit and run to avoid the cops. I'll be there for 7 minutes and I'm gone. I doubt if the cops will get there unless the cops are like right around the corner. I don't think I'll be long gone before they show up.
Damn, now I'm really thinking about that question.
He was arrested live. I'll throw up a link to his channel. I don't think I have him on any of my stuff.
Yeah, I unsubbed him.
I usually don't unsub from a person unless they block me or something. They block me, I just take it as they don't want me around. So goodbye. Unsub and goodbye.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Just the way it is. You know.
Fire.
Fire.
All right, I'm out. I'll see you guys on my show.
You betcha.
Thanks, Myron.
3:01, so half an hour. We all live in a yellow submarine.
Hey, the one Ringo got to sing.
I better be careful, get copyright strike. Oh, Ellie didn't put up a link yet, or is Ellie gone already? To throw up a link to his channel and I'll go check it out. And my hair's all fucked up. It's almost time for another shave. Get so weird from sleeping in bed. Yeah, that one spot I smooshed my head like that. And fuck. It wouldn't bother me so much if I didn't have to look at myself.
Well, just looks like you. Everybody else,
Yeah,
you know, they can see you that way. You're the only one who doesn't like it, probably.
Yeah, I know. I can't help it. I see everything as imperfect. So I look behind me and I'm like, God damn, that light bulb isn't square in the middle of that fucking flag. It's off to the side. Makes it all look crooked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, getting happy already. My drugs are wearing off.
Hmm.
So hurry up, weed dry, so I can go smoke some.
How long ago did you got? You just picked those today?
No, a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. So
They've
yeah,
been outside in the dry rack for a couple days, but it was raining and stuff, so the moisture level was high. They didn't get much drying. And then I put them in the sun today for a couple hours.
yeah, which will help speed it up a bit.
Yeah, I took the little stragglers and stuff out, little shitty looking buds. I took them all out and put them on the screen and set them on the deck. And I just had to watch them, make sure the wind didn't blow them away. And then I grabbed them up and put them in a bag and brought them inside. And lucky I did, because the wind was just starting to pick them up, getting ready to blow them all away.
Yeah,
So I got to them at the right moment. All the bigger buds are too wet. They won't fly away, so I don't have to worry about the other rack. I just have to keep the neighbor lady away from it.
well, tell her you give her a couple of joints if she keeps her eye on it for you.
Oh no, she won't touch the shit.
Make sure nobody steals it.
She doesn't smoke it anymore. She doesn't never really smoked it. I think she's only tried it a couple times in her life.
Yeah,
She used to drink, but that was like 10 years ago now.
yeah,
She had a diverticulitis and had a section of her bowel removed. So ever since then, she's just not drinking anymore. Because she couldn't drink during that time where she had the bag on the outside of her.
yeah.
So that was there for a month or something like that. And so that just gave her time to sober up and get over it. And then she's like, nah, don't worry about it. Her husband was drinking like a fish up to a little while ago. And then he went to, I don't know, some AA place or whatever and stayed there for 2 weeks. And they gave him pills and stuff so he wouldn't freak out, wouldn't get all stressed out. And then he came back and he bragged to me, oh, I haven't drank it in 10 days. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, you want a beer?
Yeah, all right. Maybe 10 years, I'll be impressed. But in 10 days is no big deal. And I've gone way longer than that having no alcohol. So,
Yeah.
Maybe a year or two down the road, you can say that. And I'm like, good job. Right? But 10 days is nothing. Fuck, I've not smoked weed for 10 days. But, at least he recognized that it was a problem and,
Yeah.
taking steps to try to rectify it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while there, it was every day, sloshing drunk. About time he's noon, he's already slurring, and about time supper comes along, he's almost falling down. But he can afford it. He goes off and makes the big bucks.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
Yeah, it's like over $10,000 a month he can make.
Look.
Well, one time he took off and he didn't come back for 9 months. He come back with $90,000.
Shit.
It probably would have been more if he didn't be spending his money, but he tries to get onto these camps where they work him for 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
So he gets his 8 hours and then the rest is overtime through the union, right?
Yeah.
So he starts making fucking money hand over fist kind of thing.
Yeah.
But all he's really got to do is get one solid year working and he can have this house paid off and, and everything else. then he'd be sitting pretty. But he'll be 65 pretty soon here in, I don't know, next year or so. I don't know. Coming up. He's coming up to 65. He wants to retire, but then he doesn't because he likes the money, right? He figures he'll keep going till 67, he says. Juice out that fucking pension a little bit more. His union pension or whatever. Because if he waits till 67, he'll get a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
So he's thinking on that, but I don't know. He's getting old. He's having a hard time keeping up with everything, right? Smoker his whole life, so he's having trouble breathing now.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens. We'll see what happens. What's happening? What's happening? Well, it says 2 people watching, but no one's saying anything. No one's chatting. Nobody's chatted you chat. Chippity chatted you chat.
Well, a lot of times Chris Patty watches and he doesn't say anything. He's told me that anyways.
Well, maybe some people at work and they don't want to.
Yeah. One could be Hossel too, because Hossel watches but doesn't comment sometimes.
The lurkers. Yeah, I lurk once in a while too. I'm just too lazed out to fucking get up and type on the keyboard. Just lay there and watch and listen.
Yeah.
Have a few laughs. Just once in a while, some funny shit goes down.
I think I overdid yesterday.
Yeah. Just like I did when I was doing my plants. Overdid it.
Yeah.
I had to get her done. I think altogether it was 6 hours with 2-hour breaks, 2-hour breaks in between there. But working on the plant 2 hours and then taking a break for a bit and then 2 hours and taking a break for a bit. But I think a total of 6 hours I spent trimming down that plant. And I didn't even do that great of a job. Towards the end, I was just ripping the fucking thing apart. Just manhandling it. Fuck the scissors. Just start ripping it apart.
Yeah, using the scissors is nice, but it's not really needed.
Yeah, I know. I just wearing the rubber gloves and using the scissors just to avoid getting all sticky.
Yeah.
So I want that sticky stuff on the buds, not on my fingers. But whatever, it gave me, like I said, a half ground finger rub, and that kept me going for 3 days. Just take a little hoots at a time when I needed it, and had to fucking ration it out.
Yeah.
Well, at least it was something, but it worked good. Made me fucking cough my face off, but it worked. It worked good. Couple little hoots and kept me going for a while. But now that I ran out this morning, I had my last couple little hoots from it this morning, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta get some of this bud dried out to smoke. It might even save me some money this month.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Save some money so as I could get everything caught up. Spent too much last spring when I shouldn't have, and I've got behind, and it's taking till now to get sort of back to normal.
Yeah, I try not to do that at all. Get behind, it's so difficult to catch up again.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Twice because of this stuff, I had to stop working once for a year and once for 6 months. Both fucking time, I'm maxed my credit card. And she was just about maxed out this time again, but I got money from someplace, some government thing that I paid it all back.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the Truda bucks, I wouldn't have all these cool little toys now. Stupid phone. Yeah, I stimulated the shit out of those Truda bucks.
I wonder if
Basically,
I got. I don't ever remember getting $2.
well, they just put an extra. The first round, they put an extra $300 a month on my check, and then that hit $900. So for 3 months, whatever, right? Got that for 3 months, and then they dropped it to $150 on my check every month. And then all of a sudden, I get this other check deposited in my account for $450. So I got $950 that time, and then that was it for those. And they decided we're going to get a permanent $175 permanent raise or whatever. So that's brought us up to $14.10 now.
Yeah, I don't get fuck all for bucks like that. They haven't been putting anything extra in my fucking paycheck.
No, like I said, they just automatically did it for me, and I didn't know if I was supposed to get it or not, so I started saving some of it, right? I took $100 out to help with groceries, and then $200 I put away.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, after all, 6 months, I had like $2,200 or something like that, or $2,000. Then I ran out and I bought a camera, and I bought a laptop, and I bought a new mattress. And then I was broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it was back to being brokeness. But $1,400, if they gave me another 100, that would help. Like, I would feel a lot more comfortable there, even though it's not really enough. But
Yeah.
my situation, because it seems like that's what I'm short, about $100 or so now. I'm getting my normal every monthly things.
Yeah.
But
I make roughly around $1,500 a month.
yeah.
And I can do it, but there's 4 ounces of weed in there on that month, which is $400. So
Yeah.
that makes and that almost is first before food. Well, that is first before food, because I fucking go to the food bank.
See, I do the opposite way around. My rent, then my food, and I usually buy my cigarettes, then it's the weed. So if I don't have enough money for weed, I just go without.
Yeah.
So if I can quit the smokes, but yeah, that's what stresses me out the most. I'll go without weed. It doesn't really bother me. It's because every couple of days, a friend will come by and smoke one with me anyway. So
Yeah.
but cigarettes, start going about 3 days without smokes. I said, ooh, I need a smoke. But I've been smoking weed probably a little bit longer than I've been smoking cigarettes. Smoking weed since I was about 12. Smoking cigarettes when I was 17. So
Yeah, but until the last few years, the weed smoking was sporadic. I didn't smoke every day. And when I did, I usually just waited till after supper and I'd smoke one. And
I don't know, fucking past 20 years, I've probably been smoking weed every day, just about the past 20 years, you can say.
well, for the last 11, I have been pretty much, I have run out though a few times.
And before I got ill and went on to disability, it was just a weekend thing. Buy an eighth of weed for the weekend. That was it,
Yeah.
right? Drink a few beers and smoke some weed with some friends and
No, see,
fishing or whatever, hunting.
I would buy an ounce and I would work all day and come home and smoke a doobie after supper, and I was good. Maybe two after supper sometimes. And I would do that all the time, but fuck, because of my side, it's just using more and more.
Yeah, that's sort of where I'm at.
And I know if I don't fucking smoke it, I'll feel worse than what I feel now.
Yeah, that's what happens to me too.
Yeah.
But mine's like sort of a roller coaster. I go up and I go down, and I go up and I go down. And, go up, okay, feeling not too bad, but then I go back down again, then shit. Up and down. It's about I don't know, 3-week cycle.
Huh.
Something like that. So at least once a month, I'm just like fucked. And it all depends on my activity too. If I get all active and start, doing shit that I shouldn't be doing anymore, end up hurting myself, and then I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Takes months to recover.
Well, just about anything I do is fucking hurting myself, but I gotta do it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, even this prick playing on me is hurting me, but
It's like the old lady upstairs. Oh, you gotta get done, and she ends up all crippling herself up, right?
yeah.
Myron and Melvin, good to see you, fellow Canadian brothers. Hope you're well. Yeah.
Well,
We're well. Unfortunately, we're going to be shutting down in a few minutes. I don't think Ashley's there anymore. I think it says that there's 3 people watching, but I don't know. We're trying to get Flex Your Freedom's link, but Ellie took off too soon, I guess, to give us the link. See what's going on. Got arrested or something on live stream. Hello, just wanted to say hi. Hi.
so Ashley was looking the whole time.
Oh, there's Ashley. She was there. We didn't hear her stupid question or whatever she wanted to say.
Yeah, Ashley, hurry. You only got about 7 minutes or so. We want to know what the stupid question was. Because it might have been a legitimate question, and you just thought it was stupid.
Ooh. Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight, man.
Craft Boyardee lasagna, I think. So something like that I bought.
Doing some research, she says. And
She won't say. You gonna repeat?
I'm not telling. Oh man.
Becky, do you want to go outside?
You keep all that education to yourself.
And besides that, maybe we don't know the answer to the question either, and we'd have to research it.
Yeah, she's keeping all that education to herself. Keeper.
Hey, keeper.
Everybody pops in the last few minutes, eh? Just to say hi. Hey. We just a buttload full of buttload more about plants. Justine win yet? Well, nobody technically won. No one guessed it right on. Some people were close, but I'm gonna and just as a consolation prize, I'm gonna send Myron some seeds for participating. For everybody participating, I decided I was gonna send him some seeds. But he did ask for it a while back, so, and I got lots, so I'm not greedy. If that's what you're talking about. Your ass is definitely no. Yeah, you chop it up, you roll it, you smoke it. We're down to the last 5 minutes. 3 watching now.
Does he put up a stream yet? Doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, the Monday Blues.
Yeah. We're gonna shut her down and meet you over there, or what?
Yeah, I guess we might as well. Hey, it's only 3 minutes until they starts.
Yeah.
Well, no, keep
Single seed, single plant if it sprouts. Yeah, that's right.
but single seed, grow one plant, keep it in veg state, and cook it. And
Clone from it forever.
Yeah.
Monday booze.
But I gotta grow 4, 5, or 6 plants first to figure out which ones are female or male. That might fuck me up too.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. But next year, that's all I'm going to be planting is the widow because I got lots of those seeds. So that's what I'm just planting. Clone Wars, yeah, sort of. Some people, like 18 years, they've been cloning off the same plant.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, they get sort of balls.
Yeah, kind of. You look at my video, you might be able to see it. One of my videos, I believe I videoed my male plant, and you'll be able to see the little dingo ball things. I'll know to recognize it now for sure because I've seen it already.
Yeah.
That was the first time I've ever seen a male because I've always did clones. I did hydro indoors of clones, so I'd never seen a male before.
Yeah.
But I got a nice stockpile of seeds. Last me the next 4 years probably. And if I want to pollinate again, I save some pollen in a baggie in the freezer.
Yeah.
If I want to pollinate. Showing the balls pass? Yeah, I think so. You gotta go look. I can't remember which video it was, but it was one of my pot garden videos. I showed the male plant. You can see the little dingo balls on it. And then right away I was told, chop that down, get rid of it now. Oh no. Disaster. But they didn't understand what I was doing. But I got lucky. 2 fucking sprouted of that, and one was male, one female. So I really got lucky on that. It was like meant to be. Growed them with strawberries. I don't know. Maybe because the ground conditions are good. I don't know. I like to get some wild strawberries going. But strawberries don't do very good in pots. They need a ground to spread out on.
Yeah.
Okay, 3:29.
Yeah, we better go.
I'm gonna say I'm out of here.
Thank
So,
you, Melvin.
see you later, and everybody in chat.
Thanks, everybody in chat, for being here. Catch you next time.